Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby, we got a wild one for you this week.
That's right. We are here to talk about drag, personal trauma, and dicks on the internet.
I also tell the same stories I've told on here 10 times. I hope you enjoy them again.
We're
faggots.
deep in the 300 episodes, so, sometimes there's a
There's
repeat.
got to be an overlap,
But
bitch.
this is the first time our guest has ever been with us. It's
Melissa Befierce. Ow. Enjoy the episode.
And that wig.
Oh.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom,
you end up with us.
sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213
Hey.
536
Uh-huh.
9180. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show. How you sloppy, stupid, little fuck you, nasty, little fuck you, dirty, fuck, sloppy second, Big Dipper, meatball, that's Big Dipper.
Now, I feel like the 9-1 for you is sort of like your version of the Defying Gravity battle call.
9-1.
Because you always,
Ooh-ah.
you really get up there.
9-1.
And then our pro tip of the day before we bring our guests on is if you are adding a liquid to a
powder
bottle-
to a liquid.
Right, a powder to a liquid, drink a little
Drink
first.
a little of it first, because both of our dumbasses didn't know, but
And
our lovely guest immediately was like, yeah, you drink a little first.
We're going to get dragged for having these plastic bottles anyways.
Well, I'm more eco-conscious because I go to bulk stores and bring my own containers. But that's not what we're here to talk about today.
Do you want to read the intro?
Because, honey, if you're looking for a spicy drag queen, we've got one for you.
Spiciest meatball.
Yeah!
That was
No.
a bait and switch.
From her show-stopping performances to her sharp tongue and give no fucks attitude to her hot and heavy thirst traps on Twitter, she's got it all for you, and she's turning it, mama. Because if there's one thing this diva is going to do, it's be fierce. Please welcome to the stage, Melissa Befierce!
Yay! And the crowd goes wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melissa, welcome.
I know. I am finally here.
Long overdue.
Finally.
It's been
Yeah.
years. We've been
Truly.
talking about having you on the show.
Oh, yeah, we always kept trying.
Well,
Don't be
this is-
lying, bitch.
This is what happened.
I can go through the text. There's very few.
there's just a couple. No, internally, what would happen is she would screenshot your like thoughty little photos on the internet and text them to me, and she would say, "What's Melissa doing today?" And I'm like, "We should get her on the pod." That's essentially what
That's all it was.
the back and forth was all the time.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
I
Thank
see that you came in your thought mode.
Kind
here
of
for-
something. This is nothing. This is very, cover up.
Regular,
Yeah.
regular. This is
Yeah.
how you move through the world.
Something like that.
Okay.
I'm gagged. You were just at Fat Slut at Precinct.
Oh
Did
my
you
God,
have a wonderful
right.
time?
I was.
How was your fat slut experience?
That was your second one, right?
Second time doing it. I have fun. It's such an amazing fucking audience that
It's
you have
crazy.
it every fucking time I'm there. And they love drag. They appreciate drag.
Mhm.
And I think that's what I love the most about Fat Slut, that they are there to watch the queens perform.
Right.
Well, and then they're there to watch people get naked and fuck around on stage.
and what
That's
they're
it.
really there to do is watch you fall.
And sometimes I give it to them.
And
If
that's
they're
not-
a good audience, I'll
That's
fall.
nothing new. She's always saying shit.
Wait, was that your intention for Fat Slut?
What?
Was it always like the goal was to
Fall?
no, the focus was to be a big drag show, or were you trying to throw a party that had drag entertainment?
Well, it originally was going to be a party with drag entertainment, and then it was going to be one act, 4 girls, and then the sexy food eating competition. But Drag Race started airing after I started the party.
right.
And Drag Race would air from 8 to 9, and then from 9 to 10, everyone would just leave. And Fat Slut, the first act would be at 11:30. So I added the act in front of it to keep people in the bar.
So you could do the classic drag move of, baby, we're gonna start the show. It's happening. We're
It's
gonna
and
start
I'll
in
say,
5
and
minutes.
it's going to happen in 1.5 hours. So go come back or do whatever. And it starts in 1.5 hours.
You say 1.5 hours?
One
on
and
the
one
podcast?
half hours. Anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about you.
Yes.
When did we first meet? What is your memory of
Yeah,
our first
I'm curious
meeting?
about
Because
that.
I have a different one. I'm
You
sure.
don't even know what
I'm
her
sure it's
answer
very
is.
different.
Bitch, I don't even remember when I first met you. I mean, we've met way before we started season 1. I
Yeah.
do know that for a fact.
Because we had worked. I don't think we had ever. Maybe we'd done a brunch or something together.
I think we did work together somewhere, but I don't remember where it was.
Was it at the?
He's just
Abbey?
forgettable, that's why.
Yeah, truly. Or all the memories are bad. And you're trying to block them out.
Probably.
No, well, I'm curious about you saying the Abbey because, like, I'm always shocked to find out that Meatball has some drag roots in West Hollywood. Like, did
That's
some
where
shows.
I started.
Yeah.
That's shocking to me. But you are such a chameleon where, like, I feel like, you know, from your time on Dragula, people really know you as, like, oh, you can go ooky, you can go spooky, you can really freak them out. But, like, everything I used to see of you sort of after season 1 was just, like, glamour showgirl.
Of course, yeah.
Well, and that's
just
why I
my-
think everyone was so gagged on season 1 when they like revealed you because we were like, Melissa Befierce, the pageant queen of West Hollywood of 340.
You do gigs in Pomona?
Yeah, 340. Yeah.
How did you start drag?
It was just something that I wanted to just try out. And then I think the person that inspired me was Raven. I went to go see her at Oasis in Upland, which was a club where Morgan, Mayhem, Detox, they all started there at that club. So I would always go and watch them perform. And Raven was that one that I was so captivated by. I was just like, oh my God, like this bitch is fucking fierce as fuck. And then like I would always like at that time she used to work at the Mac counter at the Tyler Mall.
Wait,
And I used to work at the Tyler Mall too, so I would always see her like walk by, and I would always be so gagged over her, you know. And then I just started following her, and then I was just like, "Bitch, I want to be her when I would do drag." And then she inspired me to do drag.
What do you think Raven would think about Meatball's mug?
oh, hate it. Hate it.
I don't know.
No, she would love it. You can paint, bitch.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Today's not a great example. It's always the days. Okay, tell me
Just
if
add
you
a
do
filter,
this.
you'll be
It's
fine.
yeah, blur it off.
Blur,
Why
baby,
is
blur.
it always the days where you're like, oh, I'm gonna spend a little extra time because I got to make this mug last? That everything goes wrong. Nothing blends right. A little black gets on your brush, and then it's like you have a line across your forehead. Like it just seems like everything goes wrong. Do you feel that?
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, especially when you want to look your best, and you're like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, I feel like your
fucked
eyebrows today, now that I'm looking at them, are just
They're
sort of like
They're there,
they're
but they're
just
like
like
not where they should
two
be.
lines.
Yeah,
Don't you normally?
There's
like-
normally a stippling and a blending that happens,
A
and I
stippling?
swear to God, as I was trying to do it, it was the thing was like brushing on the blue, and it turned green, and then I was like, I gotta quit. I just have to go.
Golly.
Oh my god.
So eventually, this morning, I just got up and I was like, I quit. Whatever happens today happens, and I'm just gonna ride through the day. And that's
Look
where
at
I'm
we
at.
are.
And I'm here, and I'm with Melissa, a good friend who's always read me to Phil.
So
Who?
when you were, yeah, you're like, who, me? The cutthroat bitch. No, so you're working at the mall.
Mm-hmm.
What was your first drag gig like?
Oasis.
So it was at Oasis.
At Oasis too, they used to have a competition called Drag Idol, and I would always be like, I'm kind of scared to perform because I mean you have the
Right.
top notches of like drag at that point, you know, and so I would be like, I don't know if I want to like go on stage and make a fool of myself in front of these queens, you know, that I look
Right.
up to. But then I was like, fuck it, why not? If I'm gonna start here, and I'm gonna do it here. So I did it, and then I also performed at Arena. You guys remember Arena?
Heard
and
about
I,
Arena.
Circus?
I think I missed out on a lot.
Well, we didn't live here at that time.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arena and Circus was like an iconic place for us to go and party. They even have a Wednesday night for all ages. We call it all ages. And I started going when
That's
I was
when they put that
16.
black X on your hand.
Yeah.
Trying to let you know. Don't let the bartender serve you.
I was sneaking out of my house to go to the club at 16 years old, and it was crazy. It was crazy. But honestly, I am glad I got to like experience that moment that everyone talks about all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Delta always is talking about Oasis and like all of that stuff is gone. Not to say that you're an old drag queen, but you have been doing it too long. What
No, bitch.
have you seen? what like are the big changes you see? I mean, you've seen it go like drag change and go through so much here in LA. Like, what are the biggest things that you've seen change?
It's now drag is very competitive. It's very if you're not doing this gig, you're not somebody. If you don't look like this kind of drag, your drag is not valid. It's very that, you know. I think drag before was very just go with it and do what you gotta do. You know,
Yeah.
and now it's like you have to do what people want to see you do so you can fit in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ah.
Especially also because of Drag Race. You know, I feel like Drag Race, not that Drag Race fucked up drag, well, you know, but I feel like Drag Race kind of brought some kind of like a way of people thinking drag should be done and what
Yeah.
you should perform as, you know?
It is so interesting. Like I get to hear a lot of Raja and Delta tell these stories about. Like Raja literally just told a story about Oasis when Rhea competed in that competition,
Yeah.
and Raja stopped her and said, "Not those shoes," and she gave her some boots off of her, and like Rhea won that night or
Yeah.
whatever, and that's when Raja became her drag mother.
Mhm.
So to just hear those stories, and
Because
then
now backstage, if a girl was walking on in ugly shoes, I'd be like, "Those shoes? Good luck."
Good luck.
you'd
Yeah.
pull out your phone and you'd
I
film
would,
her.
Oh, yeah.
I would put it on my close
Especially
friend.
her.
Of course, you
Like,
dumb, shady bitch. No,
Yeah.
but a lot of those stories, the people they talk about who are in those spaces, they all have such unique and different styles of drag. And
Mhm.
it seemed like everyone was like, oh yeah, Tammy was always there, handwriting her, things out. And like Mayhem was, and everyone was doing what came naturally
Yeah.
to them, and they were all accepted together.
Mhm.
But now, yeah, you're right. It's sort of like you gotta
You gotta
fall in. You
fend
gotta
for
make sure
yourself.
you're
I also
wearing the
feel like
right lashes.
older drag queens are quicker to share tips with you.
Yeah.
And like just be like, hey, next, and in a nice way, be like, next time, why don't you try this? Or this is where
Mhm.
I buy pantyhose that match my skin tone, or things like that. And now people are like gatekeeping stuff
Yeah.
because I feel like there's so many drag queens that they're like, oh God, if the babies find out about this, it's over for me.
Yeah. And I also feel like the other new queens nowadays, they are very, like you said, they're not going to share what they've learned to make you look better. You know, they're going to do the opposite. They're going to just tell you, oh, you look good, when in reality you look like shit, you know?
You look
Good.
Yeah. So it's very that. I mean, I feel like, yeah, you're right. Like the queens from back in the days, like they don't mind sharing their little secrets here and there because, I mean, why not?
Well, I mean, you've shared so many of your secrets. You have an enormous drag family.
I sure
Two
do.
The House of
children.
Befierce,
The House of
honey.
Befierce. And why does it feel like every city I go to, I run into one of them?
okay. Who was we met
I
one in San
kept on
Francisco?
thinking it was Maya, and it wasn't.
Delilah.
It was Delilah, and she was drunk.
There was some tension between
Oh,
the two
yeah,
of you, and I
there
couldn't
was-
figure it out. I was like, were you being sassy or does she hate you?
Well, here's the thing. I was also like 12 tequilas deep, sitting outside in a parking
throwing
spot.
shit.
I wasn't throwing things.
You were putting your empties on the ridge and knocking them into the street.
Well, listen, San Francisco, you shouldn't be driving. It's a big city. You know what I mean? The emissions are high.
So how many cities do you have children in?
Just California and Denver
Okay.
and Mexico. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
Can you
International
name
House
all
of
12 of your
Befierce.
children.
there's not 12 of them, bitch.
How many
Yes, I
are
can.
there?
There's like 8 of us.
They are.
It's Maya, Aubrey, Exotica, Ashes, Zai, Delilah, and then I have 2 boys, which is Peter and Steven.
Hi, I'm Peter Befierce.
Hello, Peter Befierce.
Yeah.
and Steven.
I remember seeing the House of Befierce like storm the stage at DTLA Proud.
Yes, I remember that
And
one
I was
too.
like, there's a whole house of them.
How,
Yeah.
It was incredible.
how do you like as a
All in matching garments.
Oh yeah. But it was like the rainbow, and you
Yeah.
made every single one of them, didn't you?
I made some of them, yeah, but
She-
majority of them,
She
yeah.
oversaw. She walked up and down while everyone's sewing.
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
she
Yes,
should. She should.
Yeah.
When you're like mothering all of them, do you find it's interesting like that each one has their own style, or are you trying to like make a little conglomerate, make them all little twinsies?
No, they have their own drag. I mean, we kind of all paint
Well,
the
then
same.
explain why every time I run into Maya Aubrey, I keep on thinking they're the same and it's you.
I just
You're like Maya, Aubrey. She's like, it's Melissa, man.
no, I feel like we all paint the same.
Yeah.
But we have our own little style of our drag. You know, how the way we dress. But I've always tell them like, make sure you always look polished. Make sure you look at your nails. You know, clearly.
I'm nailed.
You are
Nailed.
nailed.
Nailed it.
Nails.
Oh my gosh. Wait, let's take a break. We're going to get more into
yeah,
the
yeah.
house, but we'll be right back. We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50off and use code sloppyseconds50off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I, too, have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy, and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix. And we're back. Down. Because they all say down at the end.
Down?
Bring her down. You know Wicked? Have you ever seen Wicked?
No.
Girly. We got to get you to New York. I'll go with you.
Let's go.
We'll go see Wicked. Front row. I'm down.
Front row?
I
She's
don't think
rich.
it's that hard anymore. I am not rich.
No, but do you ever see, do you sit front row at the movies?
No.
Never.
That to me is too crazy.
Yeah.
No, but I got front row seats to Chicago because we checked and the stage is like here. So we'll be looking like this.
You're going to go like this. Psst, Jinx.
No, we're all wearing matching outfits for Jinx.
Okay.
And I might be in a red wig.
Don't wear a wig. Oh, a little. You can wear a Leah in Spanish red.
Leon red. Auburn red. When
That is so rude to show up to someone's Broadway show
we're not gonna do
looking
that.
crazy.
But you know
just
what
to
I am gonna
distract
do?
them?
Okay.
Bust out of the emergency exit right when it's over so I can be in the front of the line to see Jinx when she walks out. of
Just
the
walk
stage
out
door.
before the bows.
She'll see us. We're in the front row.
Oh yeah, you can't get out. All right, we'll plan that later.
And we're back.
No, we
Down.
Bring me
How do
dancers.
have you ever done musical theater numbers?
Never.
You've done everything.
You know what? I did it for the competition they had at Mickey's, and I did Cats.
Is it online? Because Mickey's, remember when Mickey's used to post every video?
It's online.
Oh my God.
It's
You
on
gotta
right
go watch
now.
it.
Yeah.
The memories of Befierce.
Do you
Yeah.
ever look back at those videos?
All the time.
Really?
I always like to watch myself, like, to see where I was at to, like, now.
Oh, I can't because I cringe.
You should.
The rest of so quick with it. Okay, so obviously this relationship between the two of you flourished when you did Dragula season
Yeah.
1.
One.
So you did, you see Raven, you're inspired, you do drag, you've made a name for yourself in West Hollywood. Like Meatball said, when the hood was revealed on season 1, they're like, the showgirl? What made you want to do Dragula that first season?
Well, I got invited to do it. They asked me to do it.
I mean, you too.
I think everyone.
Yeah, I
did,
think everyone did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just like, when at that time, I was just like, what's next for me? What am I
Right.
going to do next? Like, I feel like I was getting stuck in just performing. I wanted to do something bigger.
Yeah.
So when the opportunity came, I was like, hey, why not? I've done scary stuff before, but it's not my type of gig. But
Right.
I'll do it if I have to. And fuck it. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
So I was, let's go.
And that was at the time when Queen Kong was still happening,
Mhm.
and they had you. And I knew something was up because they had you like twice in 1 month.
Yeah.
At one point, and we weren't supposed to know anybody, but it was like kind of like I feel like that was their way of auditioning, was just to see how we would all perform in front of them. And then I was in it twice in 1 month, and Pinche did, and I was slowly like piecing it together.
Yeah.
But when we saw you, I was like, oh, I'm gagged. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And all the way to the end too.
Mm-hmm.
I was right
You were-
there until that one time when Frankie cheated. When I
She
was-
still talks about this shit.
Oh, we were upset, actually.
I
we
was
were,
pissed.
I think me.
Everyone thinks I'm lying. It was
Me
me, you, and Vander, and we
Vander,
were pissed.
we all looked at each other like, what the fuck? Like,
And then I remember at the end
You
of that
know.
day, we were sitting there freezing cold on the beach. And I went,
Mhm.
well, ladies, it's been really fun, but I'm going to go home tonight. And that was like the end of it.
yeah.
Because you hold on to that, which I mean, any person would.
I just
we'll
think
be
it's
sitting
funny. I
there
actually don't
quietly.
care.
You'll be like eating lunch. We'll be sitting there quietly. There'll be a pause, and you'll just be like,
Frankie Doom cheated!
if there's one thing about Frankie Doom,
She cheated.
yeah.
I think that was such a great experience for me because it was like such a learning experience throughout the whole thing. Just being like, oh, this is how you get ready in extremely high pressure situations.
Yeah.
In the back of like a trailer that's 110 degrees and your makeup's melting off. Like they just kept putting us in situations that I was like, oh, this is for growth.
Yeah.
What is the best thing that you think you learned
From Dragula?
from Dragula season
Ooh,
1?
love that.
Just fucking speak my mind, bitch.
Oh yeah. Well,
I always fucking like, I feel like not everyone was very vocal about the stuff that was going on with behind stage that we got to see, like especially with homegirl Loris, like just having her be so shady in the back and playing a role in front of the camera. So that was kind of like something that I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? No. Like if no one's gonna say anything, I'm gonna say something. So it was something I was like, you know what? You always speak your mind, because if you don't speak your mind, your story is not gonna always be told the way it should be told. It's gonna be the way other people want to see it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about that.
Well, I
Yeah.
have a question related to that because you also then returned and you just did Titans.
Yeah.
We obviously did our Spooky Seconds review. We watched so many episodes. One theme that came back in Titans a lot was the idea of people being two-faced.
Mm-hmm.
And we had this conversation a lot in talking about the episodes because we were like, what really is the line for someone to be two-faced? Because we were like, if you're shooting a reality show and you want to give the cameras something, I think it's totally acceptable to behave one way when the cameras are down and then behave a different way when the cameras are up, so long as everyone knows that you're playing that character. That's what I believe, because then I think you ultimately get the good TV. And I don't mean like drastically different or
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
fuck you, bitch, fuck you, and then be like, you're
No, but
my
there's-
best
yeah,
friend.
there's a way to play the game
Right.
of television, but what I think you might be referencing, and I don't want to bring that drama back up.
I'm not
but-
trying, I didn't say
okay.
anything specific. I'm talking
Okay,
about the
but
abstract
I want to talk
term.
about season 1 because you had mentioned Loris.
Yes.
The behavior behind the camera
Right.
was so polarly opposite to how she was behaving on camera.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. It was
Yeah.
like a little weird. And so when we were like, get her out of here, it was more because like we don't know who this person is and it's just getting weirder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It was very that.
interesting.
Yeah.
It was a lot of I don't. It was just very strange.
Oh, okay. That's kind of juicy. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
It was very
We didn't
that. I
really
mean,
talk much
we were
about
always
it,
talking about it
yeah.
too. You know, we were like, what is going on with this person? Like, no. You know?
We would.
But-
I remember we would like also try to get away from her, and she would like come over to us and like just go on, and we were like, we don't care.
Yeah.
That's your reaction to a lot of things.
Yeah. Now, do you feel like, because we were on season 1, which no one watched, and as compared to now, like, how do you think you were received after Titans versus season 1?
It was I was kind of actually pretty good because people didn't expect me to come back.
Yeah.
Because even like there'll be times where I go on live and people will be like, "Hey, so if there was an All Stars for Dragula, will you go on it?" But now we'll be like, "I don't think so," because I feel like Dragula like kind of like stepped up their game so much, and they expect from the queens more than what we did on for season 1.
Yeah.
You know, like it's already season what
6,
5?
5, yeah.
Not, yeah.
But they shot
Resurrection.
Titans and Resurrections. Was
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like it's already it's so elevated. So I was just like, I don't think they would want me to go back. You know, I wouldn't think I would do it. But then doing it, people were actually pretty shocked that I went back and gave it another chance. But I mean, everything was fine with me. Like on my end, like people receiving me back on Dragula.
It was really exciting to see you on the show.
Sorry. Oh, it was. I was so excited to see you back, and I was like really happy that you were back on TV. And I was like, oh, Melissa's gonna fucking slay, and you did. But it was crazy to me. Do you want to talk about your ex-husband?
That's fine. Yeah.
It was crazy to me that you were able to like muster up the strength or like distract yourself enough to actually go into the competition when a week beforehand, while you're probably in the most stressed out moment of your life just getting ready to leave, this person just leaves you and is like, I don't love you.
Yeah.
What was your mindset? Like, what were you truly thinking?
I don't. I had so much in my head, like, and then like I even said in the show too, like it took me like literally 3 days to get out of bed, you know, like because I was so depressed. I was just so much in my head. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat because my stomach was just so twisted upside down that it was so. I had so much in my head, and then getting ready for Dragula, making my own looks myself, you know, and to like. And then even when I got up and quit the show, like people were like messaging me, calling me a quitter, calling me a loser, and this is that. But and one thing like I always told myself, it's like I would have been a quitter if I would have quit right before leaving the show.
Yeah.
You know, but I quit the show because this was already clocked out. You know, like my head wasn't there anymore. Like me and Coco being in the bottom that time, I would have felt bad if I would have stayed and she would have went home, and I would have went home the next week because I couldn't keep going with the competition.
Right.
You know, so I was like, girl, you stay, you do what you're gonna do. I gotta leave. Like, I was worried about this. My mental health, I think everyone's mental health should be the priority when it comes down to like issues with relationships or whatever's going on at home. I think you should always take care of that because that shit can fuck your fucking self up very fucking bad, you know? Like, and we've seen things happening lately with like actors, you know, committing suicide because of mental issues because they feel like if they talk about things like this, it makes them weak.
Yeah.
But it's not making them weak, you know. We're humans, you know, like
Right.
we fuck up, you know, like there's gonna be times where we're gonna fucking feel at our lowest, but that doesn't define us, you know. That should make us a better person because we can sit there and accept where we're fucking up at, you know.
Absolutely.
Like ask for help, you know, like if you have to like leave and get up from a situation because it's only gonna make you be the better person and stand up for yourself, do it. Don't worry about what anyone's gonna say, you know?
And that's kind of the craziest thing. Like now more than ever, we can be bombarded with what people are saying.
Yeah.
You know, you think like, you know, before social media, there was obviously tabloids and like the press, and you could really sort of say, oh, well, I'm never going to look anything and like imagine we're all very famous people that are being written about in the tabloids, but I'm never going to look at anything in the National Enquirer because that's just fake garbage.
Yeah.
But like people would literally write like think
Mhm.
pieces in the LA Times about like a celebrity's behavior or whatever. Now we get like micro versions of that where people are having discourse on Reddit
Yeah.
about a
Oh,
person
God,
they've never met
Reddit.
because they've watched them do drag on a TV show
Mhm.
for, 5 episodes, and then they make a choice that serves their mental health and their life
Yeah.
decision. They're like, oh, she's a quitter, blah, blah, blah. And we all have access to that. So
Mhm.
we can look at that. It is crazy that people can like do that.
They can do it while it's happening. Like it could be airing the minute it's happening. They're
Oh yeah.
fucking tweeting it and it's out there. And so like you just see a million opinions about
Yep.
yourself. How did
Mhm.
you do that? Because I've learned now I just don't read comments. I don't read comments on my own Instagram posts. I don't read the YouTubes. I just can't. Because like one awful comment will make me spiral for an hour.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, you're right.
All I do is screenshot comments and
And send them to me. That's the only time I see negative comments is when he sends them to me.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard not to. I mean, because sometimes you want to interact with the audience, with your
Yeah.
followers. You want to like, they compliment you. They give you a good compliment, but there's times where just that one compliment can fuck up all the 100 compliments you got.
Yeah.
The
Right.
good compliments, and it fucks. And it's gonna be in your head
Oh yeah.
all day, and it's gonna be, hey, well, this person said this about you. So it's hard to like sit there and like read all these comments that are being like given to you.
Especially
So,
because this was the biggest season of Dragula
Mhm.
yet, and there was more discourse about it than I think any other season.
yeah,
At least you got out of there, and you were
Mhm.
protecting yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. And like it sets a good example.
Mm-hmm.
How have you obviously you filmed a while ago and it just aired recently.
Yeah.
How are you doing now?
I'm good. I can honestly say that I'm good. After coming back, I took that time off just to kind of like take care of myself, like start from like page one,
Yeah.
like this is where you're gonna start and start fresh, and whatever comes with it, learn how to take it and figure it out a way to get out of it before you build up more situations and you're not solving them,
Yeah.
because they pile up,
It will. Especially if you start trying to ignore it,
Yeah.
it'll just get worse and worse.
Yeah. So now I'm just
Like
like,
that wig. Sorry.
Okay, here's the problem. I gave this wig attention and it got worse. You
No,
know what
I
mean?
like you do understand. I think you look nice. And the wig looks nice.
We're talking about her trauma, and you make a joke about my wig. This is what's wrong with the internet.
But look how much Melissa appreciated it because she knows a good read when it happens.
I know
love it.
she's the best.
But yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Now I'm
Have you
just-
talked to that man since?
Ooh,
He constantly sends me very rude messages. Yeah.
Wait, what?
stay off Melissa's phone.
Get the fuck out. Block his number. Get a new number. Get a second phone.
Yeah. He still sends me like really rude stuff, and
Wait, why? That's
Why
so
rude stuff?
unhinged.
He
You're
flipped
just
the
like, come pick
table.
up your shit, and he's like, I hate you, bitch.
he even like blasted me when that episode aired. He even blasted me on his social media, like talking about, oh, look at, because there'll be times where I would message him when I would be drunk. I'd be like, please, like, let's get back together. Let's work this
Oh,
out.
of course, that's gonna happen.
And then I would like tell him, and he literally was like blasting me, like talking about, oh, look at this fucking drunkie, like texting me and screenshots, like posted all of our screenshots on his social media, talking down on my name, and then had the nerves to like probably like 2 hours later talk about, I have the video too. I screen recorded it talking about, oh, I'm sorry. I want to apologize for Melissa because I'm not going to talk bad on her name. Things
Yeah,
happen.
'cause a lot of people in his circle were probably like, you can't be the asshole here.
Yeah, so yeah, he apologized, but to this day, there's be times where like he'll message me like very like fucked up shit, like, oh, you're not gonna play the victim on national TV and with your crocodile tears. Game on, bitch. Like it's on. Like
What is he gonna do?
You didn't
didn't do anything.
Watching, like thinking about how you presented the situation. Would first of all, you literally could have said on the show, I'm going through a lot in my personal life, and it's you didn't have to
didn't.
give the details.
Yeah.
You didn't even
So
seem like you
you
wanted to
gave
talk
the
about it.
details, and you were like, he did something that is very heartbreaking.
yeah,
And I don't like, I don't know the guy sounds like an asshole based on all of this, but it's okay to be honest with your feelings and say, hey, I'm not in love with you anymore. We should blah, blah, blah. It sounds like the way in which he did it and how it happened was so fucked up.
Yeah.
But all you did was tell the story of I was told my marriage is over and that he was leaving. Like you didn't drag his name through the mud or anything.
And I could have because there was more to what happened to the breakup. There was more to it, but I wasn't gonna sit there and
put him on blast.
I like that. That's all I said. Like you said, that's all I said.
Exactly.
My husband got up and left me. That was it. I didn't sit there and actually went down the line and said everything that I found out that he was doing to me.
What you did say
You were
is
the
you
bigger
said
person.
I felt, like blindsided. It was awful. I was depressed. You said all these things. You were never like, he was cruel. He did this, he
Never.
did that.
Yeah, you actually never said anything bad about
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right,
Yeah.
we need to process that. Let's take a break.
Let's take a break. And we're back with Melissa Befierce.
Thank you so much for sharing all of that. Now I want to move on to some more drag talk. You know what I mean?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the LA scene because as
Yes.
we alluded to, you do shows all over.
Mhm.
You can kind of wear all your different hats.
Hats? She does her own hats.
She's giving hats.
She does win.
What's the vibe for you? Like what's the tea about the LA scene? Like where do you like to see drag? Where do you go? What's like the party to go to? Like what's Melissa's LA drag scene like?
You know what? I don't have just a specific drag scene. I feel like every time I go to Precinct, I can go to WeHo and still be me, still be my drag and still represent what I do as a drag entertainer. So I don't feel like it changes my scene whatsoever when it comes down to my drag. And I feel welcomed everywhere I go to, whether it's in Pomona, downtown, West Hollywood, I feel the same welcoming audience that I get everywhere I go.
It's so cool because there's not a lot of girls that do every area. Like there's
Right.
kind of like the Long Beach scene, the Pomona
Yeah.
scene, and there's like a couple of crossovers or something like that. But there's not someone that you consistently see in every city every month.
Yeah, and I'm everywhere.
Yeah, you're everywhere. That's a lot of car rides. I couldn't do it.
I mean, it's my full-time job. Guys pays my bills, so I have to keep on going and keep working.
I want to know about Pomona.
Yeah,
Is Club 340 like the gay bar in Pomona?
in Pomona, yes. There is another one too, but it's still down the street, but it's not as big as Pomona.
Okay.
And then 340 does bring a lot of drag race talent to that
yeah.
club.
Every
Because
time
they're
I
big
s-
enough to do that.
Mhm.
every time
I've slowly started realizing. Let me talk.
Okay.
I've slowly started realizing you have to have an audience like a capacity of around 800 people to even begin to afford a RuPaul's Drag Race girl
Yeah.
now. And most of the bars in LA only have like 400, 500.
yeah. And I think 340 is 1,500
Yeah,
capacity.
340 's huge.
It's huge. It's
So
two
Heart,
floors.
I think, has a very large capacity because they consider the outdoor patio a
Yes.
space. And you get double the people on an outdoor space.
Uh-huh.
Thoughts?
Yeah, that's true.
I just want to know about the staircase at Club 340 because every time I see
Why
video-
you gotta walk down the staircase? How come you
Bitch,
see the
that's-
one of Vicky Vox falling and breaking?
Yes, every
Detox's
time I
club?
see video from Club 340, it's like
She
the
ate shit.
entrance is down the stairs.
Vicky Vox ate shit. Willem had already made it down the stairs, I believe, and Detox was coming down, and Vicky slipped on the stairs like a cannonball and just knocked her down.
No way.
Yeah, but I've seen pictures. Why do you have to come down the stairs?
Well, it's up to you. It's optional. You can, if you want, you can start on stage if you want, but
But you have to
everyone's
come
gonna
down the
see
stairs
you.
to get on
yeah.
stage. Yeah,
So I mean, girl, I mean, I love those stairs. Those stairs are.
I mean, it's
fierce
great
as
to make
fuck.
an entrance, but like, I hate stairs and drag because I'm fat and I can't see my feet.
Well, that's not everyone's excuse then.
It's Vicky Vox's.
Do you work those stairs, Melissa?
I just come down those stairs, honey. I try not to do as much movement on there because I can.
Oh yeah,
eat
remember
shit.
when you taught me how to do a handstand and do
I
a
do. I
death
still
drop?
have the video too.
Oh my god, I can do a handstand and do a death drop, and it's like easier than a death drop. But now I'm terrified of breaking my hip again.
Did you have like formal dance training or anything? Or when you started doing drag, you were like, I'm going to teach myself how to like twirl and do these tricks?
Well, I was a cheerleader in high school.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's okay. I got called faggot so many times in high school.
She's like,
But you know,
I love it.
But you know what's funny though?
What?
That I will get called faggots by the football players, but as soon as I graduated high school, they were the first one to reach out to me to hook up with me.
It's always like that. It is
We talked
always like
about
that.
this.
What is it about high school football players? It's so faggy.
Yeah.
So is wrestling.
Yeah.
Well, wrestling
Wearing
even
those
more
little
so.
singlets. And
Wrestling, they're
they
like
always come out of the ring with a boner.
they're
Yeah.
like eating each other's ass as like a fucking technique.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you have to be able to smell that person's butthole. Like you have to like doing that to be near. Like if I didn't like the smell of asshole, I wouldn't be near one. Thoughts?
Right. Absolutely.
Not that. Oh, you're eating their asshole.
Yeah, you're basically
Coach is like, get in there,
get in there and
Samuels.
start licking.
So was it competitive cheerleading where there was like the routines with the jock jam songs?
Yeah, we used to do competitions.
Tumbling?
We didn't do tumbling. We only did
Throws?
stunts. Yeah, the
Stunts.
stunts.
Stunts,
Shows.
stunts,
Yeah.
and shenanigans.
All
Yeah.
three.
Stunt queen.
And I used to be the person in charge of choreography, the dances and stuff like that.
Oh, I do remember you saying that.
Yeah.
That makes sense that you have a house then.
Yeah. Oh, because she's getting the girls in order.
Uh-huh.
Who's in charge of the girls? Melissa!
Wait, so are you still doing stunts?
No, bitch, I'm getting old. Like now I can even dance like I used to before. Like that's why I watch the videos from back in the days because I get to see like, damn, bitch.
I know. I miss
Not
the days of
anymore.
me doing cartwheels. Now
Remember
every
being
time I
22
do
and
it,
just throwing your body around?
absolutely.
And I tell the queens on YouTube,
Now
I was like,
I fall at
enjoy it.
Fat Slut and my hip hurts for 2 days.
Now it starts to rain outside and you're like, "Ugh,
Oh, it's clicking.
it's clicking, babe. Wait, okay. I want to go back to so obviously you travel around, do all these shows around town. Where is your favorite drag like to watch as a spectator if you're not performing? Or do you perform all the time, you never have time to watch?
No, yeah, I would say Showgirls on Mondays at
Yeah.
Mickey's. I love Showgirls. I think Morgan always brings different kind of talents. You know, she brings the Drag Race girls, she brings the Dragula girls, and I think that's the only place in West Hollywood that actually brings the Dragula girls that welcomes them to perform on that stage.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't see that many Dragula performing in West Hollywood.
No.
Now, what
Yeah.
time do you have to get there to get a good seat right up by
Oh,
the
no, you
front?
can't get a seat unless you call ahead.
Yeah,
And even if you call ahead, they'll say, yeah, we got you one. They won't. You have to drop a name. You have to be like, I'm friends with this person. We're coming like this. Like, it's hard to get a seat there. Well, that's how it was pre-pandemic. I don't know. I haven't been there in a while.
no, they changed it. Now you have to make reservations online.
Oh, you can do it
Oh,
online.
welcome
Yeah.
to the
But yeah,
21st
if you want a seat at
century.
Mickey's, don't just show up. Like, make a reservation,
Yeah.
and it can't be on that Monday. It's got to be like a week in advance.
Wow.
You have to book it when, like, right before, probably even the next day, which is today, Tuesday.
Yeah,
Right.
The new flyer comes out for next Monday, and you know who's gonna be in the next.
you got to book it immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like now when I think about like what I want to see at a drag show, I'm like, I want to see tables and chairs. I want to see a comfortable seat for me.
Yeah.
And then I'll see whatever you present
And I
to
want
me
it
on
to
the
start at
stage.
6:30
Yeah.
p.m.
I want it to be reasonable. I
What
want to
do
be
you
in the
think
bed by
about
10
that
o'clock.
idea? Like an earlier drag show for us aged women.
Girl, that
Started
is
at
not
8
gonna happen.
p.m.
An
Everyone's
early
done.
show.
It's
You think-
over.
you-
Bows at 10.
The girls
At
can play
home.
2 shows that night.
Yeah, next show starts at 11:30.
They can go to a different club.
I don't know how that. I mean,
You've been around longer. You might have a better opinion on that.
well, I would think probably because
'Cause you're
I during that during the like 8 o'clock, it's like people are getting off work. You
You're
know,
right.
people the traffic. You know, especially.
I would go to a drag show on a Saturday,
Saturday.
Well, I mean, Saturday is more chill. It's not
like a
during the
happy
week.
hour early show.
Hmm.
Okay, well now if we're talking Saturdays and people are
Yeah,
already
that's
out from a
different.
brunch, it
Yeah.
could be the continuation. It's
Or
like
I
brunch on your
skipped
feet.
brunch because that's too crazy, and I want to go to a drag show because I have a sex party to attend at 10 p.m.
Well, I think
So is the drag show getting you ready for the? Are you?
No,
getting
it's just
amped? Are you
allowing
getting
me.
horned up at the drag show?
It's allowing me to do both things that I want to do on the same night.
there you go.
So you're in.
Uh-huh.
She's trying to turn the beat around. All right. Well, now that we've teased our final segment, let's take a break and we will be right back with our final segment.
And we're back.
It got sexy in here.
Ooh, yeah, it did. Now, we're speaking to someone who not only has a drag Twitter, but a boy Twitter, too.
Huh?
The cock's out there.
Mm-hmm.
This is our segment on the show called Fuck Talk, where we tell embarrassing or sexy stories about things that have happened in our past, present, or possible future.
Ooh.
When did you first start?
You're getting all tongue-tied. Mouth water.
When did you? My mouth is watering. When did you first start showing pole on the internet?
Not the
Oh
pole.
my God, you made snot come out of my nose. Hold on. I have to give you one thing.
No.
It got real steamy now.
Now you leave me alone with Melissa after I ask her about her dick right on the show. So embarrassing. Oh my God. What gave you the confidence?
You know what? I did it right when was it? Oh, pandemic hit. Because my bookings got all canceled.
Oh, you said, baby, I'm starting the OnlyFans. I need to earn an income.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I gotta find a way how to make money on the site. Because, bitch, we have no gigs.
Right.
The gigs are all canceled. And Lord knows how long we're gonna be in this damn pandemic. So I was like, fuck it. Why not? And
I'm sure
there
the
you
response was great.
oh, yeah, I was making good money.
Hit your mark.
Did I subscribe? I can't remember. I don't think I did.
I'm sure you did. Meatball
I'm
is
just
the
recently-
queen of hit subscribe, scroll through, unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe. I
She
just
said,
want to
I'll
look.
give you $10. I just want to
I
see
will
it.
look.
I don't need that.
$9.99.
It doesn't
hopefully.
need to be repeating every
Sometimes
month.
I'll put an alert on in case they do one of their
Specials.
for the next 3 hours. It'll only be $3.99 for the month, and I'm like, well, I got $3.99 to spend.
It's the price of a cup of coffee.
It's a cup of coffee. Stay home. No, but because everything. Oh wait. Did I follow you? Can you see who follows you on there? Because someone told me that because it's linked to my Twitter, they can see that it's like, oh, Meatball.
Oh, then
You're-
it should come up.
Your OnlyFans is linked to your Twitter?
Mine is too.
Well, yeah, you're promoting yours.
Yes.
I'm saying as a user.
Yes.
So your
I
user.
didn't. Well, here's the thing: when OnlyFans
Oh,
first
you
came to
started
me,
one.
no, I didn't start one.
How did you lose all your nails? They're
I
not
was
even
just
real
gonna
nails.
say that.
I don't know.
They're stickers. How did they fall off?
This is what I'm saying.
Melissa!
Wait, I don't even remember what I was at.
Your OnlyFans name is As Spicy as Me.
It's spicy as meatball, but it was only because when I went to go, like, I wanted to follow someone's OnlyFans. I didn't have an account, so I clicked it on Twitter, and then it was like sign up through Twitter, and I was like, sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that. But
Mine is all.
have you seen anybody that you recognize?
No,
following?
not really.
And how are you making these videos? Like, what's the process?
Well, I haven't made any recent videos, but I will soon.
Okay.
People are asking for it, so I'm like, I'm gonna give it to them.
Some collabs.
I have some already on my phone,
Did you?
and I did one with one of Dracula girls too.
Now,
Hoso?
No,
I just saw a video of her
Oh.
sucking a dick the other day.
a winner?
no.
A loser?
Well, clearly,
It was me. No one would want to see that. But do you?
Because you know who I was imagining.
who?
Dali.
Oh,
No, not with
yeah,
her.
I would watch that. I'd subscribe for that. $12.99.
Yeah.
I'd pay extra.
I
I'd pay the $9.99 and then pay the $10 and then tip it.
I feel like that's an exclusive that you have a video sitting on your phone of you and another Dracula girl shooting porn.
It'll
I
happen
just can't
soon.
think of who it is. How many of them have OnlyFans? That's the thing. Some of y'all got secret ones, and I don't find them until like I'm scrolling through Twitter and someone's like, "This person liked this," and I'm like, "Huh."
Like, boom, here it is.
So, have you had any like weird experiences
This
with
bitch
OnlyFans?
coy
Like, has
over
anyone
here.
recognized you from OnlyFans in WeHo or something?
No, not really. Not in WeHo. I think I get my subscribers come from out of California, like people who don't know me from here, you know,
Yeah.
or probably people who hasn't had the dick yet.
Because she shares it.
Oh, you shared around. You got that good community day.
I'm doing community service.
Thank you. Now, but what do you have? Like, you know, we all have our sort of wild go-to crazy sex stories. Like, do you have any story that comes to mind, like from hooking up or like, you know, wild experiences or someone trying to put a fetish on you?
Well, the other day I was on Grinder, and I don't have Grinder a lot because I always get those messages like, "Oh my God, this is Melissa Befierce."
Yeah.
Oh, da-da-da. And
It's because Meatball keeps sending your boy pictures around, so the entire town knows that
that
it's you.
annoys me, you
Yeah,
know,
of
and
course.
that's the reason too why I don't have a Grinder. And the other day, some guy, really cute guy, hits me up and talks about meeting up with me. And me, you know, I live alone, I can host. And he were talking about like having sex and all this stuff, and then he starts talking about getting fisted.
I'm
Okay.
familiar.
Okay.
And then he's like trying to convince me to, and I'm like, I'm not into that, you know, like I can really take a dick. Nonetheless, a whole
he wanted to
fist.
fist you.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I was like, no.
He said, "I like what you got back there. I want to put my hand inside it."
Yeah, so I was like, oh no, blocked.
Huh.
Now, people are pretty fast and loose with that block button on Grindr.
I have to.
But you weren't like, "Hey, I'm not into that, but we can do the other thing." You were just like, "It's a block."
No, because he didn't want the other thing. He wanted that and just that.
That's weird. Recently, on one of my Instagram pictures, someone, did I already tell the story on the pod? Someone was like, "You have the perfect size hands. Would you be into fisting?"
You
and I
did
was like,
mention.
how can you tell from a photo where my hand has nails on it and I'm like touching myself like
Yeah.
this, that it would be perfect
All right,
for
everyone, show
fisting?
your hands. See,
Mine looks so fucking chubby!
the feedback I've received is that a chubby hand makes for a nice fist because it's padded, so it's less
Work.
bony on the entry.
So
There's
that
a
hand
little
would be
more.
terrible. It's all bone.
So that's probably why they said that to you, because you've got a little padding in your
I
hand.
got the meaty fist.
But that's a harsh fist the way you're doing that. No, it's
Dude,
not
that would
about
hurt.
that.
Don't you
See?
go?
Yeah, it's about fingies and this and that, and then you just
And
wanna-
then there's the, where you pull it out, and then the butthole's like this, and you go.
Now, bitch.
what you're talking about lube maintenance.
Bitch.
You know what I mean?
I do know what
I've
you
seen.
mean.
I watched a fisting
'Cause you're
porn to
talking
see if I
about-
could get into it, and frankly, I can't because mostly when it comes out and you can just see it.
The game.
It's like that thing where people, like astronauts, when they go to space, they're like, "Oh, I understand death, and I'm okay with it now
Yeah.
because they've seen the infinite void." It's that, but inside somebody. Do you know what I mean?
The
Like,
game.
yeah. If I see that, I'm like, ah, and I want to leave. Thoughts?
Girl, no. I have no thoughts about it. I don't want to think
Have
about
you
that.
ever had a hookup with someone where after the hookup they said, "Oh, by the way, I really like your drag"?
Yes.
How does that make you feel? Used.
Uncomfortable. You know, yeah, I've got that. I've gotten that before. Like as soon as we're done, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I know who you are," and I'm like,
You're like, say it beforehand.
Yeah,
Hey.
just say it beforehand. I've said this story a bunch, but one time after I finished with a guy, I looked up on his wall and there was a picture of me.
"Shut up,
Yeah. Yeah.
bitch. That's
Isn't that
fierce."
awful?
You were like, that's me.
I should have been like, "You want me to
Meatball.
sign it?"
Befierce.
Oh my god.
Signed with Nut.
Nut.
Wow. So what are you into? Not
I-
fisting.
I just like plain sex. You know, just
Plain.
Vanilla. Greek yogurt. Set.
something like that. No, I mean, I just
I'm
Do
the
what we
same.
gotta
I don't
do.
think I need a bunch of contraptions and things and beatings and whatnot.
You know what
to
I'm
get a-
doing tomorrow.
I like to get choked.
Yeah, but I feel like
Plain.
it's
Plain.
2023. That's pretty plain.
Plain regular sex. Choke me,
Intense.
daddy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I could see you getting hit.
I'm picking up my fuck bench tomorrow.
Oh,
Good. Yes, you got a fuck bench.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which doesn't feel like a toy to me. It feels like a piece of furniture.
Yeah, sexual
Could work.
apparatus.
Right.
Which I feel like
Just to make
that's
for the
different
angles
than,
better.
than like buying a machine that fucks for, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
imagine being able to stand on one leg and just lift the other one up just to
Bitch.
rest the knee, but you don't have to be on a bed.
yeah, and this is also great because then he can like lift up his belly and place it on top of their back. while he's
Word.
fucking them. You know what I mean?
In the
You
the-
wouldn't know. So thin.
Plain.
so thin, plain.
Thin and plain.
Just choke me out. Well, Melissa, where can people find you? What are people looking forward to? Melissa Befierce 2023. What do you got going on?
For now, just gigs, and then of course we're going on tour.
Right.
Oh, right. You're doing the world tour.
When does that happen?
April.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Amazing.
so we're just
Where are
around the
you going?
corner.
Almost all of the VIP tickets are already sold out.
Stunned.
Stun.
You like a meet and greet?
Yeah,
Before
I
or
like
after
'em.
the show?
I think before, if anything, because after I would just wanna. I'm already fucking sweaty.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to get out of my drag. So I think before would be a
Yeah,
good.
after
good
the
meet
show,
and
your
greet.
wig will look like that. I'm
That's true.
sorry.
Yeah, because you whip it. But you don't do tricks anymore, so it's just.
I
neck
don't.
work.
I don't do tricks anymore. I only do them in the bed.
Ah!
Plain.
Stroke,
Choke.
choke me, choke me,
Choke me.
choke me, Alfie.
So, how many dates is the world tour?
It's 2 months.
Wow.
it's really long, and they're going all across the United States into down under.
Yeah.
amazing.
Wait, no,
I think,
Australia
yeah,
or just New
Australia
Zealand?
and New Zealand. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And out of all the people on the tour, who do you hate the most?
Yeah, who's going on it?
Just kidding.
Have they announced? Everyone?
Everyone's going. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't hate anyone. I don't
I'm
have any
joking.
no blood with anyone. I think I feel like we're on a TV show. Shit's gonna go down.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
we're under
it's
pressure.
over now.
Yeah. I mean, we get along with everyone. I get along with everyone. I mean, I get along more with Coco and Kendra. You know.
We love
Oh,
Coco.
we love
sisters.
Coco here.
Yeah.
And Kendra, iconic.
Oh my god, Kendra turns
Yeah.
the fucking
She was at Fat
party.
Slut with you
I
too.
know.
Yeah. I love
That was
Kendra.
an all-star lineup that night.
It was great.
Yeah.
February's gonna be even better. Well, probably not. It's still gonna be good though. If I can get Delta work to come,
Text her.
I've tried.
All right.
She won't come down.
She has a standing Friday gig, which it's possible for her to do
Oh.
both because I've done both, but it's
Mm.
getting from Long Beach to downtown at like 10 o'clock at night is not the most fun thing to do.
That's true.
I just did it this one because I
Yeah.
went to her birthday party, and had I if she left before the curtain call, like if she
Mhm,
did
which
her
is what I
second
did, yeah.
number and then got in the car, she'd be in time perfectly for the second.
Which is
activity
what
of
I
the
did.
show.
But I think she hosts it, so she has to stay until the end. And then she's a great drag queen, so she talks to everybody after
I know
the show. So,
she's so the epitome of professionalism.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Delta is the girl.
Well,
Well-
Melissa, where can people find your dick on the internet?
Twitter.
You want to plug your handle?
Twitter.
Yeah. Soon coming soon to OnlyFans.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, follow Melissa on the internet wherever you find her.
Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at SloppyPod. You can send us an email to sloppysecondspod@gmail.com.
That's right.
Or call in with your own fuck talk story to 213-536.
Hey.
91!
Oh, better.
91!
Those numbers are.
80! Our Instagrams are Big Dipper Jelly and Spicy's Meatball, Fat Drag Meatball on Twitter and TikTok, and follow Mom Podcast everywhere too at Mom Podcast.
Thank you for listening, and thanks to Melissa.
Melissa Befierce! Ow, 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 ow.
Goodbye.
Bye. To listen to Sloppy Seconds one day early, ad-free, and to watch our full video episodes, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcast.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Editing and sound design by...
William Pitts. Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.